The heat and humidity stays on. Good Tuesday night, East Tennessee. David Aldrich, Captain Accurate here from the Captain Accurate Weather Command Center, where you can see all the showers and storms well to the south, producing some locally heavy rain, a lot of thunder and lightning down across southern Alabama, parts of Georgia. We have excessive heat warnings in purple, so some areas in western Kentucky, not used to feels like temperatures around 110, they're under an excessive heat warning. But it's all a different way to express the same outcome, because it's just as hot here, 105 to 110 in the valley through 8 o'clock tomorrow night. And you say, wait a minute, this was supposed to expire at 8 o'clock tonight. Yes, but I mentioned that this would continue on. This is going to be day 3 tomorrow, so we're going to complete the wave. You just need 3 consecutive days. In the 90s, we're going to have our third day tomorrow, and it will keep going on Thursday and Friday. But we had a near-record high today. Wait a minute, you said we get to 96. That was back in 1943. We only hit 94. Well, that's true. That's true. 94 was the actual high, but Oak Ridge hit 96. So maybe semantics. And there were actually 2 dates. 1921, when Warren Harding was president, 1921, and we hit 96 in Knoxville in 1943 when FDR was president. So it has a multiple year record high in the books. But 96 was Oak Ridge's temperature. It was 95 in Athens. It was 91 in Wartburg, 91 in Moorestown. A hot day, no doubt. And 96, Bell County. Way to represent the heat there. 97 in Nashville, 96 in Bowling Green. These are your high temperatures. Now, as of 8 o'clock, our temperatures have maybe cooled a little bit into the low 90s in Knoxville, still 94 in Nashville, and 92 in Oak Ridge. These are 8 p.m. temperatures. Now, keep in mind, the sun won't be going down until 8:53. So, obviously, it's going to take a while for us to cool things down. And with this humidity, dew points above 70, it's going to feel like the swamp. It feels like the swamp right now. You can sweat without hardly even trying, but you're having a hard time cooling down. Even at 8 o'clock, it still feels like it's about 100. Feels about 104 in Oak Ridge and 103 in Kingston. So your feels like temperature, same thing as the heat index, they're one and the same, is really a function of the dew point temperature, and it's in the mid-70s. It can feel awfully sticky. So high humidity causes your sweat evaporation to slow down. And that's why you have to drink plenty of water. Hopefully you do it before you get thirsty. Stay hydrated. Reduce your strenuous activities. Find some shade. More preferably, just stay in the AC as much as you can. And wear light color clothing. Those are all great tips. And of course, you never want to leave kids or pets inside a parked vehicle. An unattended car with the car off because they can burn up pretty quickly in a short period of time. It's very deadly. Low humidity, it's okay when that moisture is allowed to evaporate with dry air. That helps cool the body. But when the sticky air is in place, like it is now, like it will be tomorrow and in the future, this limits your evaporation, so it makes it feel much more uncomfortable. And this view of the tracking humidity, I think, speaks volumes. Because if you like this humidity, you're going to love saying, this is pool weather. I'm hanging out by the lake. Bring it on. And this is what I waited all winter for, because I love summer. Some of you are like that. I get that. But let me take you through, say, noontime Thursday. Not much has changed anywhere in the volunteer state or even the Commonwealth of Kentucky. It looks pretty sticky. And then we go into Friday, no change here. Dew points are still close to 70 or higher. No change here. Someone said, well, a friend of mine is getting married on Friday. I hope the humidity lets up. Nope, not going to let it not by noontime Friday. Nope. But not until Saturday do we see some changes. Oh, there it goes. Oh, it dropped. Ooh, what time is that? That's 10 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, and by Saturday night, it may feel oh so sweet, because by Saturday afternoon, we're still in the mid to upper 80s, which is warm, but it won't have the humidity tacked on at that same particular time. You can see very few clouds. We'll call it partly cloudy. There could be some patches of fog overnight and into the wee hours of your Wednesday morning. More thunderstorms showing up in red. These are the cold cloud tops in parts of Mississippi, mainly Alabama and Georgia at this time. Temperatures 92 in Memphis as of 8 p.m. It's still 95 in St. Louis. Again, they're in Central Time, so it's 7 o'clock Central, and they're at 95. Even Madison, Wisconsin, 94, while Destin is at 82. That just doesn't make much sense, does it? Oh, but it's 62 in Billings, Montana. There might be a cool place to go. Head out to, say, Montana, big sky country. Maybe Idaho is calling your name. But it is certainly hot across much of the country, and guess what? It's going to stay like that. Again, next week, there are signs it could be even worse in terms of the heat and humidity to next week. Next week could be pretty brutal, even if you think about it as prolonged, because you got to tack on what we experienced today through the rest of this week, maybe get a little bit of a break over the weekend, and then we're back into it Monday, Tuesday, and beyond. next week. In fact, it could be rather dry, meaning if you get some rain showers, consider yourself lucky. This is an abnormally dry outlook from Dallas to Knoxville through the 24th of June from the supercomputers. Now, you can track the drought monitor and all the heat using the new improved Captain Accurate weather app with Pete Michaels Traffic. It has some cool new looks, the modern look, the white areas, the current tabs, the forecast tiles, hourly forecast, daily forecast in the radar. It's very slick. It also has all the National Weather Service alerts plus 3 exclusive Barron alerts, lightning alerts, and you get 16 locations while most other apps give you 10. So you can track the Disney World or maybe your destined vacation. You can put it there weeks in advance just so you can keep track of the weather of your favorite town. Maybe it's a family member. You can do that with ease. And I've got some app tutorials to help you along the way if so needed. It's there. Heat and humidity stays on with a record high I expect to fall tomorrow. Now today I thought we could tie it. And I guess in some ways in Oak Ridge we did, but it wasn't official. Feels like 105 to 110 again tomorrow. Lots of damage reports. You can see where the storms went and where they are now. They're down to the south around the panhandle of Florida as well as southern parts of Alabama. These are all damage reports getting, say, trees down. They're blown across Highway 112. Got some damage reports. Another tree down on a road track in the town of Hodgeville. Got one over here in Georgia. Looks like maybe thunderstorm wind damage, a downed tree. So I'm sure there's a whole lot of trees tumbling down with some of the wind damage. So you have to be careful what you wish for. You want the rain, but it could not only when it rains and pours, it could come with some damaging wind and maybe some loss of power. That's never a fun thing. That's a pain. Storm Prediction Center, want to show you these colors because they mean something in the future. And talking about the enhanced risk, that's numerous severe storms in orange, around Green Bay and Oshkosh, and around Rochester, Minnesota for Wednesday. But if I expand the view, there's also some nasty storms potentially around Atlanta tomorrow. Those are the scattered severe storms, and also maybe some isolated storms around the Johnson City area and back toward Asheville. Now, we're of the lightest shade of green, which means we could get some thunderstorms, but it may not amount to much when all things are considered. Confidence is low in terms of the rainfall chances, even tomorrow. Now, the tornado risk, which may be a bigger problem, that's 10% chance. That's pretty high. From the Storm Prediction Center, they're labeling Green Bay, Oshkosh, and Madison, and back toward Rochester, Minnesota, is a 10% chance of a tornado anywhere within that yellow area within 25 miles of a point. The brown area, about 5% chance, and then a 2% chance around Kansas City and Chicago. So there's going to be some violent weather there, no doubt, but not everywhere. For us, we're pretty quiet. I'd say it's a 100% chance that we get some high humidity. That 2% is from an old graphic. All right, so futurecast looks like this. Cold front well to the east. Not a whole lot to see here, and again, we're going to stay in this humid pattern. There may be some pop-up showers along the Smokies tomorrow afternoon around 5. Then maybe toward evening, we get that chance of rain. Maybe our 40% chance of rain tomorrow comes after the sun goes down. Because by the time we move into, say, Thursday, looks like we start dry, maybe a spot of rain here or there, and then it's gone. And not a whole lot to hold on to. Maybe Thursday night we do it again, maybe a passing shower. But again, it's very erratic. And once this front comes by, that's when we drop the humidity, spots of rain and storms on Friday. But I think it's a beautiful sun-filled Saturday and a sun-filled Father's Day. That's this Sunday. 74, your low temperature tonight, very sticky, partly cloudy with some patches of fog, 3 to 8 miles per hour. Lows tonight in Oneida, 72. 73 in Oak Ridge and Clinton, 73 Kingston, Lenoir City, 73 Alcoa, Maryville, about 72 in Newport. Tomorrow is, in fact, Wednesday. 97. We have not hit 97 since the 28th of July of last year. And that, by the way, was the hottest day of the year last year. July 28th. Ooh, I'm learning all sorts of good things. Yeah, it's 97. That was the hottest temperature last year. And I think tomorrow we can make a run toward that. Hazy, hot, and humid, some showers and storms. We'll leave it at a 40% chance, but that may carry into the evening hours as well. 95 in Morristown, 95 Newport, 91 Crossville. Athens, Tellico Plains, you should be around 96 tomorrow afternoon. Here's your Captain Accurate Weather Authority forecast for Knoxville and East Tennessee. 97 goes to 95. Hazy, hot, spotty storms. Of course, there's Father's Day. He may deserve a trophy, maybe a tie or a coffee mug, but the less humid time frame, albeit small, is Saturday, and especially Saturday night. Some of you may not get below 60, but I think optimistically we can aim for 59. we'll just be hopeful we can get to 59, because the lower that number goes, the more comfortable it'll feel. But believe me, it'll be back Monday night. It'll come back with a vengeance. The humidity will come back with a vengeance. 93 on Monday, 98 on Tuesday. Some models are suggesting we could be closer to 100, actual 100 next week, but it's still too early to tell. I can definitely tell you this: it's going to feel like it's 100, like it is tomorrow, 105 to 110 in terms of the heat index. Anyway, make sure you download the Captain Accurate weather app. It's free. My friend Pete Michaels Traffic, he updates it constantly, and you can keep you and your family safe. Just search Captain Accurate at the App Store and Google Play. Well, my name is David Aldridge. Some people call me Captain Accurate. It's not easy being accurate, so weather doesn't surprise you. We'll see you here next time. Take care.